begin with an unfolding emergency situation at a rural Queensland property.
Heavily armed gunmen dressed in camouflage opening fire.
2 police officers killed in cold blood. An innocent neighbour gunned down.
In this awful incident, they made the ultimate sacrifice.
Do they know where you are?
Yes, they do.
Can you, obviously scramble from tree to tree to try and retreat out of there?
I'll try.
To try and do that?
I can try.
The past 5 weeks have brought mixed emotions. Many tears and hugs and anger.
Sue Arnold's pain will never leave her.
We desperately miss Matt and Rachel. The pain is so excruciating and unimaginable. It is with us every breath and every step we take.
Her son, Constable Matthew Arnold, murdered in the line of duty 2 years ago, alongside Constable Rachel McCrow.
Tomorrow, Rachel would have turned 31. It will be a day marked by impossible grief. As for Matt, a triplet, he won't get to be a groomsman at his sister's upcoming wedding or celebrate his birthdays with his siblings again.
Rachel and Matt's families have listened as gut-wrenching details about how their loved ones died that day were revealed during a 5-week coronial inquest.
The process has been extremely traumatic and has deeply impacted our already emotional, fragile well-being.
Also revealed harrowing new evidence shedding terrifying new light on the massacre in Wieambilla.
As you see, there's an arrest warrant for this fella.
The circumstances leading up to it.
Don't get too close, Vic, because those bomb things are still going off.
And how it all went so horribly wrong.
Shots fired, further shots fired.
You're behind the couch! Stand your head!
46-year-old Nathaniel Train was once a treasured school principal, a popular and well-liked member of his local community.
He was just Mr. Train, he was really nice.
It used to be fun and we used to decorate his beard with Christmas decorations.
He was here for change and he was willing to do it.
But according to Nathaniel's daughter, Madeline Train, a heart attack in August 2021 set him on a terrible, destructive path.
Did he lose his job after the heart attack or did he leave?
He felt like it was untenable to be there anymore. He wasn't receiving the support he needed. He realised he had a heart attack, but they couldn't explain why.
By December 2021, Nathaniel had walked away from his job and his family.
I think he realised that he needed to take some time for his own mental health and go back to nature and to God for a while.
4 months later, Nathaniel crashed through a Queensland COVID border checkpoint.
He certainly would appear to have gone across there illegally around about that time.
Before reuniting with his brother Gareth and sister-in-law Stacey in the remote Queensland town of Wieambilla.
I figured the best thing for them was that they stay where they were. They were self-sufficient, they liked to live quietly, they didn't get bothered by anyone. If there was no visitors, there was no risk.
The sun may never rise again.
Over 12 months, the Trains descend into a shared state of psychosis, shutting out their family while Gareth and Stacey publish delusional videos online.
The sun may never rise again.
I think the common theme was that mandated vaccination is a method of government control. Everything felt like an argument, not a debate. Like it wasn't an educated debate anymore. It was like, we are always right and you're wrong.
Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish.
They believe that they are entering a period of immense suffering before Christ returns for 1,000 years, reading Bible scripture to their online followers.
Behold the word of the Lord, receive it. Do not disbelieve what the Lord says.
The COVID-19 pandemic, lockdowns and Russia's invasion of Ukraine, all signs the end of time is approaching. They believe that police are agents of the devil.
What happens when you come up on old Daniel here and threaten to pull your pistols?
And for months they arm themselves preparing for all-out war.
Sometimes they have to kill us. They have to kill us because they can't break our spirit.
At 4:35 p.m. on the 12th of December 2022, constables Rachel McCrow, Matthew Arnold, Randall Kirk and Keely Bruff jumped the gate of 251 Waynes Road. They're conducting a welfare check on behalf of Nathaniel's family in New South Wales. They have no idea that metres down the driveway, Nathaniel Train already has them in his sights, perched in a makeshift sniper hideout.
Keely, Rachel, Matt.
She's our newest first year.
It's Keely Bruff's first year on the job.
Just started general phase.
Constable Kirk draws attention to Nathaniel's border breach a year earlier.
As you see, there's an arrest warrant for this fella.
When he illegally dumped firearms and was first flagged by authorities.
Is it just for the COVID effect?
Yeah, I think.
A second after this body cam footage is cut, Nathaniel shoots and kills Constable Matthew Arnold from long range. Rachel McCrow drops to her hands and knees on the driveway where she's hit 3 times. Over 7 excruciating minutes in footage far too disturbing to be shown, Constable McCrow's body cam records her firing off 15 futile shots before repeatedly telling her family she loves them. Gareth Train then approaches and executes Constable McCrow with a bullet to the head. This photo shows the crazed killer looting the 2 dead constables' bodies. Seeking cover behind a tree, Constable Randall Kirk's pistol cannot counter the Train's high-powered rifles. Stuck in a radio black spot,
Hello.
Constable Kirk calls his sergeant for help.
Hello.
Hey buddy, what skipper have we got?
He shot Rachel, I believe. I think she's dead. She shot him, I think. No, he's still walking. He's trying to walk around me.
So she shot him?
Oh no, she shot at him. There's 2 of them. They've got Matthew's gun now. So.
Now, mate, hang in there. What about the other 2? You got eyes on Keely and Matt?
Matt's not moving. Rachel's not moving now. And Keely I haven't seen. He's coming over. Should I run?
Have you got trees behind you? Keep back to the car?
Yeah, maybe.
Mate, do they know where you are?
Yes, they do.
Mate, can you, obviously scramble from tree to tree to try and retreat out of there?
I'll try.
To try and do that?
I can try.
Want me to do that?
Constable Randall Kirk makes a run for a police vehicle as Gareth Train continues to fire.
They're coming, they're shooting. The other 2 officers. You good? I think I'm being shot. Hello?
Are you there, buddy?
Yeah. There's 2 of them. I think I've been shot. I don't know where. They've got multiple shots on the window of the car, but I had to drive away a bit. Lost the shoe. I've got blood on my face. I don't know where I've been shot.
Police meet Constable Kirk and drive him to hospital, where surgeons remove shrapnel and close a bullet wound on his left hip. His police vehicle is riddled with bullets, proof of his miraculous escape. But the Trains know that a fourth constable, Keely Bruff, is still hiding. The deranged killers light fires across their acreage to flush her out. For 2 terrifying hours, she's on the phone with a 000 operator while bush burns around her, until a team of local police launch a dangerous rescue mission.
The only way I can describe them, they are heroes.
Their actions probed by the coroner last month. Sergeant Werner Krause took the lead on the daring mission.
I thought, I need 4 people to form a team, willing to enter this deadly situation. I got 4 carloads of people.
Senior Constable Andrew Gates was one of them. He told the inquest,
I heard Keely was actively being hunted. I didn't want to go in, but I did. It was what we were doing.
Constable Duncan Miller shouted code words pink and blue to let Constable Bruff know when to run.
I'm looking at the trees. She is running, and then she has launched herself over the fence. You could just see. She was traumatised.
It was a high-stakes operation, one commended by the police commissioner at the time.
They had to get in there. That's the first thing you think about is, I need to get in to make an assessment. How are my officers? Are they still alive? What backup do we need? You have to get in there. And they did that extraordinarily well, knowing that they were going to be under fire. But as I said, extraordinarily brave, and I thank them for that.
Police emergency, where do you require the police?
I'm not sure. We're hearing what we're thinking is gunshots, but now we've got like an electrical burning. We're on acreage out in Wieambilla.
As Constable Bruff is being flushed out with fire, the flames draw neighbour Alan Dare to investigate, while his wife Kerry stays at home on the phone with police.
There's been people with gunshots across the road for the last hour or so, but there's been 2 big bangs in the last 10 minutes.
After the gunshots, there was a lot of black smoke and explosions, and we presumed that there was a house on fire and that it was close. Al got in the car and he left.
The 000 operator, Emma McDonald, warns Kerry not to let her husband go.
My husband's going to pick the neighbour up and they're going to investigate closer.
I probably wouldn't. I'd probably just stay at home. I know this might sound bad, but I'm trying to get more information as to, what's going on.
Don't get too close, Vic, because those bomb things are still going off.
But it's too late.
Ooh. What the hell is in that? Oh, I'll go stay away, Vic. Well, someone just got out of that car, Vic. Someone just got out of that other car. And they walked off. Oh, shit.
Moments after this video cuts off, Alan Dare is shot dead, the third and final cold-blooded execution that evening.
They're shooting at that property, 151, 251, that idiot across the road from this.
Oh, yeah.
There was gunshots and they just shot my husband and he's laying on the road dead.
Nearly 5 hours into the siege, the sun has set, and police are confronting an unparalleled threat to themselves and the public.
An operation is currently unfolding at the location this evening involving Polair and specialist police. We urge the public to stay away from this exclusion zone. While we are yet to learn the full extent of what has occurred today, we do know this event is extraordinarily distressing on many levels.
The area is in lockdown. The police strategy: contain the threat. Specialist emergency response teams have just arrived in Wieambilla, while Polair helicopters monitor from above.
Both PLIs now weapons facing white side, and as you can see there, they've got the spotlight on top of the utility and discharging weapons white side.
They came to kill us, and we killed them.
Gareth and Stacey Train film a final message on a picnic table outside their home.
If you don't defend yourself against these devils and demons, you're a coward.
For the rest of the siege, they don't move from their stations at the front of the house. Stacey on the front porch, Nathaniel behind a log barrier and the four-wheel drive, while Gareth lays prone by the water tank. Just after 9 p.m, multiple heavily armoured vehicles move in to contain the threat.
Yeah, a number of shots going off there, continually every 5 seconds.
Air support relays information about the train's reaction to the encroachment.
Nathaniel, Gareth, Stacey, straight back. This is the police.
Over a loudspeaker, negotiators plead with the trains to surrender.
For your safety, put your weapons down. I don't want to see anyone get hurt today, guys. You need to stop shooting at police.
But obstructed by barricades and a barrage of high-caliber gunfire, they are forced to retreat.
Yeah, I think the gig's up well and truly now, man. They can obviously shoot.
Nearly an hour after tactical police first attempted to resolve the situation, negotiations prove futile. This moment capturing the muzzle flash of Gareth's rifle as he fires at police. Under a hail of bullets, tactical officers return fire. At 10:30 p.m, precision snipers strike Gareth as he reloads. Stacey is neutralised next, shot in the head as she emerges from the house firing a rifle.
Get behind the couch! Shove your head!
2 minutes later, Nathaniel is the last to fall, shot in the chest, knee and head.
No movement from number 2, no movement from number 2.
The next day, smoke billows from the Wieambilla property. For many, the tragedy only just sinking in.
A lot of you knew these local police officers. A lot of you knew Alan. Let's not forget him.
2 beautiful cops went to work and never came home again.
It's devastating. It's just, it hurts so much.
The nation is forever scarred.
The premeditated nature of the attack, the callous lack of heeding the pleas that would have echoed in between the gunshots.
And families are broken.
Rachel and Matthew were our gorgeous children who we miss so much. There's no escaping our devastating loss, the all-consuming grief and the tears.
Can you understand that people would hate your parents?
Absolutely.
And how does that sit with you?
To be honest, at different points, I too have hated my parents. I feel like everyone has. In this particular instance, I hate what they have done. They've irreparably impacted so many lives.
The question many are now asking, how do we stop this from ever happening again?
It's important that we all get the answers, because I want them to.
It's a question the Queensland coroner is expected to report on in several months' time. For now, the nation's terror threat level is at its highest in 2 years.
ASIO has decided to return Australia's national terrorism threat level from possible to probable.
The attacks in Wieambilla marked Australia's first fundamentalist Christian terror attack. Now ideological terrorism is on the rise.
Individuals are embracing anti-authority ideologies, conspiracy theories and diverse grievances. More Australians are embracing a more diverse range of extreme ideologies, and more Australians are willing to use violence to advance their cause. Politically motivated violence now joins espionage and foreign interference as our principal security concerns.
But making sure that no other family ever has to experience the grief they do is what now drives Constable Arnold and McCrow's families.
As hard as it is to stand here, we know how important it is. That's because we don't want the loss of Matthew and Rachel to be in vain. We must persevere through our pain to honour their memory and strive for a safer tomorrow. While the terrible void in our lives will never be filled, we hope any reforms put forward by the coroner will prevent a tragedy like this happening again and other families experiencing our heartbreak.